Number 5, I'm going to Cincinnati, where Joe Burrow's been already crowned a legend, and Boomer Esiason was an MVP. But I'm going with Ken Anderson as the 5th most underrated quarterback of all time. Can I tell you that this guy played 16 years in the league, was an MVP, an Offensive Player of the Year, a Comeback Player of the Year, a Man of the Year, a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 2-time NFL passing leader, and led the league in passer rating 4 different times, and isn't in the Hall of Fame? Ken Anderson spanned 2 decades with the Bengals and did everything you possibly could. He went 91-81 over the course of 16 different seasons as their starter. Took them to their first Super Bowl appearance ever. It was obviously Super Bowl 16 when they lost to Montana. He's been a Hall of Famer twice, but is still not in. If you're telling me this guy is 16 NFL seasons, MVP, 4-time Pro Bowler, has done it all, and isn't in the Hall of Fame, I think that is something that needs to be changed. Another guy who I think might not be going to the Hall of Fame, but has an argument and is a little bit more contemporary. Number 4, Baltimore, if you're listening, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco deserves some love. Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco has had some of the greatest playoff moments of the last 20 years and has done it all on the road. This guy won 72 games over his first 6 years in the league. The only 2 quarterbacks who won more in that span are Brady and Manning. He's won more than Rodgers, Breeze, Big Ben, Eli, Rivers, Romo. You name whoever else was in that era, Flacco was winning more games. And you can say, well, it's because of Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. Take a look at this full screen. All-time playoff road wins. Who has the most in the history of the sport? Oh, you better believe Joe Flacco's on there.
That's awesome.
Joe Flacco. You add to the fact he had 6 different playoff appearances with the Ravens, had one of the single greatest playoff runs we've ever seen from a quarterback, where he went 4-0 in the playoffs, 11 touchdowns, and threw 0 interceptions while beating Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Colin Kaepernick on his way to hoisting a Lombardi trophy. I know we love the guys from this era, and there's Rivers and Roethlisberger, and of course we're going to go to Brady and Manning, and you name whoever else is a surefire Hall of Famer. For a window in time, a good 6 to 7 years, Joe Flacco won playoff games every single season and did so on the road. Number 3, let's go a little back further in the time machine and go to another former first overall pick, but his name is Jim Plunkett. Jim Plunkett has one of the coolest career stories you'll ever see. This guy right here played 15 seasons in the league with the Patriots, the 49ers, and just as he was being written off, got a 3rd chapter in his career with the Raiders. And what did he go on to do? Win 2 Super Bowls with the Raiders. This was a Heisman Trophy winner, a number 1 overall pick, and then at 33 years old, shows up with the Raiders and goes on to go 46-21, 8-2 in the playoffs all time, win 2 Super Bowl rings, and was named Super Bowl MVP when they beat the Eagles. Take a look at all this. There's a lot to digest, but look at that bottom right, okay? And look at those logos. All those players are in the Hall of Fame or going to the Hall of Fame. Brady, Manning, Roethlisberger, they're going. The only player who is currently Hall of Fame eligible with 2 Super Bowl wins and not in the Hall of Fame is Jim Plunkett. Plunkett was awesome for the Raiders, a very, very important moment in their history. He spanned Oakland, then ended up in LA. He won Super Bowls with both those teams, and this was when he only got to start for that team at the age of 33. Plunkett's life story is awesome. You go from Patriots to Niners to basically out of football, and then to go win 2 rings with your 3rd team. Jim Plunkett is underrated. Which leads to number 2. Why is Otto Graham never discussed as the greatest quarterback of all time? Can I get Otto Graham footage?
Yeah.
Can we go there?
Number 60.
Otto Graham played from 1946, Kyle, to 1955. Played all 10 seasons with one team, the Browns, and they won the championship game and went to the championship game in 10 of those seasons. This guy played 10 years and went to the championship game 10 different times. He would win 3 NFL championships, 4 AAFC championships, 5-time league MVP, and went 104 and 17 over the course of his career. Let's say that again. 104 and 17 over the course of his career. It wasn't in the Super Bowl era. There's no color footage of him because it was in black and white. There weren't many African Americans in the sport when Otto Graham played. All of these are viable things to say as to understand why Otto Graham's not considered one of the top guys. But in his era, Otto Graham was the greatest, and it was unquestioned. Again, from 1946 to 1955, this guy's record was 104 and 17, and took his team to the championship game every single season he stepped on the field. Otto Graham, we see you. But you're not the most underrated. The most underrated quarterback of all time is also one of my favorites. Steve McNair is the most underrated quarterback of all time. Can I get some Steve McNair footage? Steve McNair, 13 years in the league as an Oiler and a Titan, and as a Raven, went 91 and 62. He won the co-MVP award with Peyton Manning in 2003 despite 2 missing games due to some serious injuries. He had a successful run in Tennessee, but we forget the 13 and 3 year he had with the Ravens, and if it wasn't for Peyton Manning, they might have won another Super Bowl. Steve McNair was one of the toughest, smartest, most elusive quarterbacks in NFL history. He also came from Alcorn State, sat on the bench behind Chris Chandler, took the field, and it was basically him, Eddie George, and guys like Kevin Dyson and Frank Wycheck who said, let's go and dominate our division for year after year after year. Here's my list. McNair, Otto Graham, Plunkett, Flacco, and of course Kenny Anderson, who should be in the Hall of Fame. I go to Mike Robinson, a former college quarterback and an NFL player. Michael Robinson, what do you think of my list? Is McNair underrated?
Very much underrated, and I hear stories about the guy. I think, we played him in 07. You hear stories about just how tough the guy was toward the end of his career. He barely practiced, but still went out there on Sundays and gave it his all and gave his team a chance to win. I love the list, Peter. Good job, man.
Peter, the Otto Graham one took some heavy lifting. I'm reminded of a recent viral video where your boy Mad Dog was trying to tell JJ Redick that Bob Cousy was better than CP3. He was getting so mad. So, he's a great player, Otto Graham. I don't know if he's on there more than some of these other guys. Great list, Peter.